Hi friends, it's day 2 of my 90 days of video blogging on YouTube and around the world. Tuesday, what I like to call Tweak Your Week Tuesday, and I'll share with you what I had to do today to make that work. I set out my plan in the morning like I do every morning. Filled in the timeline, filled in most of the white spaces, settled down to do a few quick chores. I fed my sourdough and emptied the dishwasher. We had breakfast. And then I sat down to my paperwork, which I think I'd allowed 2 to 3 hours, and it turned into maybe 6 hours of intense work. So my whole plan for the day had to be tweaked, as my website is called Tweak Your Week. I have to move things around and reschedule and then decide what didn't happen today that I can move to tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. And there's nothing wrong with that. I set out a day for myself and then I shift pieces of it to fit whatever happens along the way. And sometimes we have to do that, don't we? We can't always be locked into, I have to do this by this time. I mean, when we work a 9 to 5 job, then we have to punch the clock and do certain things. But it's good to leave room for creativity or for change. And those, many of us who have been working from home over the last couple of years, and I've worked from home off and on for quite a while, find that if we make a plan and we can stick to it mostly, then the work gets done. But also then allowing the time to, like I'm doing right now, sitting with my feet up, feeling comfortable and relaxed, thinking, okay, I still have to do the next step with my sourdough, but I can do that in an hour or two, and then it'll rest overnight. And maybe clear off the kitchen table and the kitchen counter, because I still haven't done that in order to get the Christmas stuff up. Do you shift your calendar around very much? I know sometimes it's a phone call. And as a pastor, a minister, if there's a phone call from someone who you minister to or pastor to or with, then it doesn't really matter what's on your schedule. You answer that call. And you have to kind of move this here and move that there. And you go to run out the door and you've got the wrong shoes on, or you left your mask at home and maybe you have to buy a new mask, or you're going to have to wear the one that doesn't match your outfit. But that's okay. Or you slip out the door and you realize, oh, I didn't allow 10 minutes to get the snow off the car, because that's the reality of winter in Canada. Checking the weather, in time before I go out might be a good idea. So just sitting here, I have my favorite Red Lobster mug. You almost can't see it. There it is. We got these in Peterborough. Starting to wear off a little bit. A little bit of decaf. A little bit of knitting here beside me. Just a few moments to think about the blessings of this day. And hopefully help you find a blessing along the way as well. We are into day 3 of our Advent journey. I haven't lit any of the Advent candles here at home yet, but that's still on my list. And there's nothing really particular about Advent yet at home, except during my prayer time. And again, that's something that I have to plan for, so that I don't get overwhelmed with my to-do list, to make sure that I have room in my day, my morning, my evening, to connect with myself, connect with what the Spirit's talking to me about. I do use a happy planner, if you know what those are, to track some financial things. I use a bullet journal, or I have been using a bullet journal for quite a while now, and as of this week have moved over into the self journal, which is another product I've used for quite a while, and I will share some of that with you as we move along. It's just always helpful for me to outline the day and then color code it. How much time am I spending on the household things? How much time am I spending on ministry? How much time am I spending on my fiber work? And we can't always have a life and work balance, a home and work balance. But when you work from home, it's even harder, I think. Maybe your thoughts are different on that. I'd also like to show you my little spindle here. I got this a couple of summers ago in Kitchener at a lovely yarn shop that was in Waterloo, moved to Kitchener, and I can't remember its name. I bought it because it's got a Celtic symbol that I love, the triquetara. And it spins like a dream. So last night I was working and I spun just a little bit of this green. It's very dark. But when I'm sitting and if I need a break from my knitting, I'll pick up a spindle. And that's one of the ones that I have sitting on the table beside me. And I worked on that, and I've also worked on a little bit of merino that's been dyed with yellow food coloring. The same idea. But I always have some little thing that I can pick up while I'm relaxing and while I look at my calendar and say, okay, did I leave enough time to take care of myself today? So thank you very much for allowing me to share a little bit of this quiet time with you and to maybe explain a little bit about the Tweak Your Week, my website. It's been up for a long time. The border on that was created by my friend Sue in Deinhoven, who does wonderful pencil drawings, and she made that, and then her husband Rick helped format it for me. So if you like that, let me know. But this has been a topic that's been on my heart for a long time, just to help people wander through their day and get the things done that they want in measured ways and not just haphazardly, if that makes any sense. So as we finish out Tuesday, as we close out the day, I trust that your to-do list was not overwhelming. And if it's not all done, that's okay. Move them to tomorrow's list if you're able. Take some time for yourself, maybe light a beautiful candle, have a nice warm shower or bath. Do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Take care, friends. We'll see you tomorrow. So this is day 2 of my 90-day blogging. Bye for now.